Hi Leo, welcome to your February 2024 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Leo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Leo and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull and see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you with me now, thank you so much for joining me here. I'm going to ask everyone, including myself, to take a deep breath in, ring the sound bowl 3 times, and I just want you to open up your energy to ask any questions that you have in regards to your love life, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what is going on in your love life in February. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or taken, whether you're in a connection currently with this individual or you're in a separation with them. Let's see whose energy wants to come through, what message do they have, and what does this mean for you for February? So tell me about the energy surrounding Leo. This card was very persistent. So let's see. We have Phoenix. Ooh, that fire energy. I also feel very strong Scorpio energy with Phoenix energy. So you could have strong Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. But it says new face and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. You know, Leo, what I'm kind of getting from this is that someone that may have closed you out in the past, rejected you in the past, may have, hurt you in the past. Something was not settled until February. And something is kind of coming back in a way to finally help you overcome and to finally understand. And maybe even just like what I'm feeling here about the past energy is like some of you weren't fully ready to let go, to move on, and then maybe even someone new is entering your life where it's just so much better than what you were holding on to, that it's helping you propel into this new beginning, this new chapter I feel is about to unfold for my Leos in February. And it's something that's going to make you feel passionate again, excited again. I mean, your brain has some ideas about what you and this person can have and achieve. The compatibility is there. And not that it wasn't there in the past with someone else, but it wasn't like this. You guys are almost like exact. Like I even see 2 of the same first initials. Okay, but like it's almost as if you finally found that someone that you click with, that you vibe with. I'm also seeing the movie theater. So I wonder if someone lives by the movie theater, or you're going to go on your first date to the movies, or someone could be in film, television, acting. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards though, because this feels exciting. Tell me about the energy of this person or of Leo in it currently. What is the energy of this? Ooh. So we have prostitute. Now, there is nothing, I just want to throw a disclaimer out with this card here, okay? This does not have to be taken verbatim, first of all. There could be someone in sex work, not here to judge. But I kind of feel that they're, in the lightest form of this energy, someone that is ready to be showered with love. But it says, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Okay, the high attributes to it. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-improvement. Okay, so I gotta say with this card here, again, I'm not choosing to take it verbatim, but, or as far as like, you know, the very traditional connotations to that word, but I do kind of feel, I wonder if some of you guys in the past were kind of compromising your emotional needs for the security. So I wonder if some of you stayed in a connection because of the financial stability, because of the partnership. You guys were both paying the bills, both paying the rent, and that was something you didn't want to let go of and held very strongly onto. But the light attribute is what I'm feeling the most here, that someone is seeing within you, Leo, and that is accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Never again will you dim your light in order for someone you love to feel comfortable, I guess is the best way to say this. Now, I don't know, a lot of you guys have always been told this. You guys have an amazing body, and that's what this person is going to first see from you, or that you're going to see from them, Leo. There could definitely be someone that has spent a lot of money on their hair, on their clothes. Maybe even someone has had plastic surgery, and that's just confirmations for some of you out there. But no, I feel ultimately someone is going to know that you're worthy, that you're powerful, that you have a lot going for you. And this is not one that is just to be swept under the rug. You are someone that they are already starting to see is going to be someone powerful, potential, that they want to treat, that they want to, you know, I was going to say spoil, but it seems like pay for the dinners, pay for Uber Eats, pay for the Uber rides, like really may try to impress you through their finances. And maybe for someone, money is a love language, and they will be starting to do that for you, or you will be doing that for them. This person makes good money, I can tell you that. They're high up in their career. I'm hearing real estate for someone out there. Tell me more. What does this person want to tell Leo that they haven't told Leo? Intensity. Yeah. Like, I feel this is what's exuding from you, Leo. Like, here I am. This is what I want. If you can't give it to me, let me know. But if you can, let's give it a shot. Like, they just feel this intense power from you. It really feels that strong. But it says, the feelings I have for you overwhelm me, so I run away to process them. Okay, so this person definitely is a bit set back from the power you're exuding, and maybe even some of you guys, straight to the point, are very clear in what you're expecting and what your boundaries are. And I feel this person has not come into contact with this type of self-assurance, self-worth, self-respect in the way that you're coming off as Leo. So I feel almost as if similar to Aquarius's reading. So I wonder if you're dealing with an Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius in their chart. If so, check out the Aquarius reading. Intimidation here. And at first it may kind of scare them, and it may kind of be like, whoa, like maybe, you know, I can't give enough to Leo. Like, Leo is top tier, and I don't know if I can really provide that to Leo. But, you know, as they reminisce and think about if they do decide to go silent for a bit, like, this is an opportunity they don't want to pass up on. Because I do feel by meeting you and having this authority and power that you are exuding, it's challenging them to rise to the surface. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and pull the tarot. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Leo? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio because Scorpio had the Eight of Swords in the exact same placement you have it. So again, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, if you have strong Scorpio in your chart, I suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. Yeah, wow. Yeah, okay. I'm going to pull out all the cards first and then I'll show you them, but this story is starting to make a lot of sense here. There are 2 8s here. Some of your birthdays could be on the Lionsgate portal, August 8th, August 18th, or perhaps July 28th for some of you. Okay. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Fortune Fairy. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy for me as a reader, as this card is ruled by Jupiter. So fate has intervened here, Leo. There has been a lot that you went through that was on the bottom of the wheel, the karmic lessons, the karmic connections and contracts that I feel even your last connection was part of that bottom of the wheel you were meant to go through. Not in a negative way, not because spirit likes to see you revel, but because you were meant to go outside of what you were compromising or being too comfortable with. So spirit had to change things up. Spirit had to bring something into your life that will catapult you into your growth. And some of you, it could have came as a tower moment. Some of you, it could have been as a sign from spirit about what to really do about your life with a certain someone. And since you made that choice to take that first step forward away from the karmic lessons and the karmic repetitions, you have grown energetically, spiritually. There's a lot that you are now coming into of a time that is going to show that you made the right choice by overcoming, by not allowing, by healing. And with that growth and energy, it's really eye-catching for a lot of people. People are starting to notice you. People are starting to pay attention to you. People, when they meet you, they say, who's that? Like, they just are very aware of the power that you carry, Leo. And I think if you are the one that makes a lot of money, good money, like you have a very strong reputation of that. And I think some of you, even in the recent past with the Wheel of Fortune, came into karmic contracts of people that used you for financial security, financial gain, for clout, whatever it is you want to say. But you've overcome that and you've rise to the challenge. And I think now you've set yourself up for a beautiful new beginning that you're ready for and that you've proven to the universe that you're ready for, Leo. Wow. So let's go ahead and get into how they feel. Because how they feel is the Four of Wands. Aries energy. They feel like you would be a stable partner. You would be a lot of fun to be around, that you are someone that likes to go to concerts, likes to go to certain events happening around in the city, in the town you live in. You are someone that is outgoing. You are someone that likes to even throw parties, hold parties. Maybe you guys met at a party very particularly or will meet at one soon. I'm seeing like neon lights. Like, I wonder if that's at the event or like you know those neon lights in the window that says like open or something like that. Someone can own like you know, a store that has that in the window, or even like someone could live by a liquor store, a gas station that has that. But anyway, with this Four of Wands, they are seeing and feeling like you are someone that they want to link up with. And it's, I can say with the Pentacles, it's not out of a financial means that some of you may have been afraid of in the past. It's because they see that you are already someone that would be consistent in having a good time, in giving passionate moments to you, would not let the fire die. Now, you can even, if you need to pause it, go right ahead, but you see like in this picture here, they're playing instruments. So I wonder if someone could be a musician, likes to play, you know, the guitar, the piano as a hobby, is talented at that. But they see you as being the one that they could show off. You are the one that they would be happy to have on their arm, telling their friends who they got with. And I even feel like after the first date or after first meeting you, they're going to tell everyone about you and they won't be able to stop talking about you. And people are going to pick up on that as well. What they think about this connection, think about you, is the 8 of Swords. And this is where that intensity card is coming in. This is unlike anything they've ever experienced, I want to say. And you know, it's like when you want something so bad, you're afraid to mess it up, so you start to get in your own way. I feel like that's how this person mentally is kind of overthinking the situation, wanting to play tactics so they don't look too desperate or too thirsty, but at the same time, they want you so damn bad, Leo. Like, it's a lot of fears that are starting to come up from it, from meeting you and the intensity of it. But I definitely think they're overcomplicating the situation by adding these worries, fears that something could go wrong or that you would just randomly start to ghost them or not be interested in them anymore. They really want to impress you. They really are wanting to keep up the momentum. And I do feel this is the type of person that, like, you see is writing out a message and you see the bubbles of like them typing and then it stops and then it happens again and then it stops. Like, they just definitely want and overthink what to send you, how to say it. Yeah. And so I think this person is just a little bit shook right now over, you know, meeting you at this time in their life. They feel the intensity of this and they don't want to mess it up. Someone can have really piercing blue eyes, I'm seeing as well. It's not for everyone, obviously. And maybe even like raven black hair as well. What they like the most about you is the 7 of Cups. Pisces energy. Or I'm sorry, Scorpio energy. But Pisces may mean something to someone. What I'm feeling with this is that you are someone that's a daydreamer. You are someone that's creative, an out-of-the-box thinker. I do feel almost as if like the way you perceive the world and the way that you are as far as responding to the world is something that is not common. I do feel there's a lot of people that get overwhelmed by what's going on in the world with social media, and you are in such a grounded place where all those distractions aren't going to dissuade you, aren't going to further impress you maybe at a time in your past where they used to. But because you've learned, Leo, not everything that shines is gold, you are a lot more focused on what matters. And they see that as being something that is rare to find within this day and age of dating, honestly, with online dating, with social media. Like, there's so many comparisons, there's so many competition, there's so many options. And you're just kind of like, you know, if it's the right one, they'll choose me. They'll accept me for who I am. I don't have to go overboard to get someone to link with me. I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. And I'm not going to put up the illusions to get someone to be attracted to me. They'll either accept me for who I am or not. But it seems as if, you know, you're not fazed by all that. You're a very real person, despite, you know, the uncommon trait that we kind of find with modern day dating these days. I also kind of feel with this 7 of Cups energy, you have a very strong intuition and you read people very well. And I think there's a lot of things that you pick up on that they did not see, they did not sense, but later turns out you were right all along and you always were. Like, that's something that they may start to see from you now or that they soon will find out. What they don't like about you is the 6 of Wands, Leo energy. There's different messages for different groups of you. So I kind of feel for a lot of you guys, there was a period in your life where you went out all the time. You'd always have a big group of friends, but it was a bit more party friends or a little bit superficial, and you're not about that anymore. You don't feel the need to constantly go out, that you're going to have FOMO. So some may kind of view you as a little bit of an introvert. at this period of your life. And when they try to hit you up to invite you to come to a party, maybe lately, even very recently, you've been a little bit more like, no, I'm going to take it off. And they find it hard to kind of get you out. Where before, maybe when you first met, you were more into it. But again, I think you're so empathic that a lot of energies around you overwhelm you. And it's something that you kind of learn to realize when it's worth my energy to go out with a bunch of people and when I need to kind of cocoon and recharge and stay in. So that could be something here. But others of you, and I feel this is for most of you, you get a lot of attention. A lot of people notice you when you walk in the room, Leo. A lot of people want to get your phone number, flirt with you. And not that they would be jealous of that per se, but it's kind of like, how do I describe it? It's almost like, okay, so say if you got introduced by their friends and their friends are like, wow, Leo's so amazing. You got to hang out with Leo again. What is Leo up to today? Like you have that effect of people just wanting to have you in the group because you uplift the energy. And they may be like, well, damn, I'm here too. Like it's all like, they kind of feel sometimes, Leo, maybe you take the spotlight in a sense. And that's something that they may kind of struggle with. And if it's not even so much an insecurity thing, it's like, how do I compare? Leo's so out of my league. Leo could get anyone they want. Would they even choose me? And some of you guys with, entertainment or something that demands your need to always be there if you're a manager or something like that, like they may be realizing your career or your hobby may be too public or maybe too exposed for them to be in like the public eye. That would kind of freak them out in some ways for those of you that does resonate with. What they like the most about this connection is the World card. Sorry, I have to censor the nudity that's in the tarot card for YouTube these days. But this is fixed energy, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio energy. So some of you guys could come from different cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities. Someone may be very well-traveled, has gone all over the world, has, been to almost every continent, and they find that to be very attractive, that someone's been through, a lot in life. And again, the glow up is unreal, right? But with this World card here, again, with the Six of Wands, someone could be, again, very much in the public eye or is trying to build up that infamous or that famous type of energy. Someone could be infamous, but anyway, I think that there's a part of them that kind of feels like if Leo did decide to choose me, like I am going in for, one heck of an experience. This would be something that I feel I can finally achieve and say that I am with someone that I am truly with from the inside and out, that understands me at a soul level, that is exactly my type. And that's something that I feel the most confident in being in a relationship with, more than anyone else I've recently had a date with. You take it to that next level, Leo. Like they see you, if you were to open up that chance, you would be like an upgrade for them from what they last went out with. And I'm not trying to be shady, but that's what I kind of feel for some of you guys here. And even if they know you're like traveling a lot, they would kind of hope that like they could go on along the ride with you, as far as going to new countries, new towns, new places that they've never been before. What they don't like about this connection is the Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. So I kind of feel that there has been a little bit of emotional distance, maybe. And maybe it's because of the trials and tribulations someone went through with the Wheel of Fortune, right? That really put someone through a lot as far as karmic heartbreaks. So it's almost as if there's a part of someone that just wants to protect themselves by keeping emotionally distant so they don't get hurt again. I'm hearing that song, Where Are You Going, by the Dave Matthews Band. So it's like sometimes, Leo, when you're silent or they wonder what's on your mind, they feel like they don't know how to reach to you, how to, get you to trust or to open up more. And they get kind of scared when you do go silent or you don't text back for some hours. They're afraid if you're just, numbing yourself out or not into it. But eventually I think you do text back and then it kind of settles that fear for a bit. But yeah, there's definitely a bit of a emotional wall here that someone's built up. And I think that's something that someone wants to break down because they want to know if the emotional availability is there. Highest hopes, the Hermit. Virgo energy. So for those who have been a little bit distant, silent, maybe you're trying to see what they will do with the silence. Will they, give up, or will they kind of try to pursue? Will they understand me, or will they try to pressure me into being someone I'm not? Like, they're hoping that they pass the test and that whatever it is that you need to see from them, then you would fully come out of your shell and really show that, this is something you've been thinking about for a long time. This is something that you do feel connected towards. And so if you've been a bit silent, I do feel on their end, they're hoping you'll text back or that you'll accept their invitation, that you're ready to kind of come out of a period of time where you've been single and wanting to give this a shot and a chance. And for someone that may feel like they could have a bad reputation, let's just say, whether they're well known and there's rumors about them, or you guys come from a small town and there's gossip about their past, like, someone here is hoping that their past and what they've done will not make someone want to retreat or push away. I almost got a little emotional from that because I felt that there. Deepest fears is Temperance. Sagittarius energy, Libra energy for me as a reader. That, like, with all the intensity you carry, the power you carry, like, they're just still continuously waiting for that one green sign, that one message that, they've made you feel comfortable, you feel just as strongly as they do, and that you'd be ready to move forward with something that you guys would spend more time together or be emotionally available to one another. But I feel with this Temperance card, it's almost as if they're afraid that you're going to leave them hanging, Leo, in this limbo of like, okay, there's times when you want me, there's times you want me away. Like, I don't know what to do with this. And with no response or no inkling of how you feel, I can't be left wondering. That's what they're afraid of. That's something with, as long as they're waiting for it to come out, nothing will. If it has been silent between the two of you, maybe because you're working, maybe because you want to see if they'll respect your boundaries, I don't know. They're afraid that they did something to annoy you, which is why you're silent right now, and they have no idea why. Even if it's as clear as day to you, they kind of are not figuring out by the lack of communication between the two of you currently. So they're afraid they may have upset you. All right, Leo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. Are they going to do anything? Are they going to hold back? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this situation. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Leo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, confirmed so much for you, gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever's happening and unfolding in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.